the world's #1 detective. Sherlock Holmes is famous for solving impossible crimes carefully and easily. He lived at 221 B. Baker Street in London. He played the violin well and was good at science. He didn't really exist, but he became famous in England more than 125 years ago. And he's famous all over the world today. Scottish writer Sir Arthur Conan Doyle wrote the original Sherlock Holmes stories. The first story appeared in a British magazine in 1887. It was the first of 56 stories. Doyle also wrote 4 Sherlock Holmes books. Doyle was working as a doctor when he wrote the first stories. He often wrote the stories while he was waiting for his patients. The detective's assistant, Dr. Watson, is almost as famous as Holmes, and the two always worked together. Holmes liked to explain the crimes to Watson. In the movies, Holmes answers Watson's questions with the phrase, "Elementary, my dear Watson, elementary," which means the answer is easy. But Holmes never really said this in any of the original stories or books. There are more than 200 Sherlock Holmes movies and TV shows with many different actors playing the roles of Holmes and Watson. In a recent TV series, Elementary, the stories take place today. Holmes lives in New York City, and his assistant, Dr. Watson, is a woman. Sherlock Holmes is everywhere. There are Sherlock Holmes games, toys, hats, comic books, and video games. There's even a Sherlock Holmes social networking page.